Hello, hey guys, welcome back to another commentary. I'm DJ92 with Kyle's Secret Sauce,
Hello, everyone.
and we'll be covering my pick, Cars, released June 9th, 2006. This is my third Pixar movie to commentate on, the first two being The Incredibles and then WALL-E, both with Xenderland Studios back in 2024 and 2025, respectively. We'll try to provide, as always, we'll try to provide the best trivia and information as possible as we talk over this awesome film, as well as describing the scenes as it progresses. Without further ado, make sure you have your DVD or Blu-ray copy of the film, or at least have the movie pause at 0 on Disney Plus synced up, or you can just sit back, relax, and listen to us talking about it. If you have the original 2006 copy, make sure you have already passed the THX logo and the anti-piracy warning screen before pausing at the start of the film. As for Secret Sauce and I, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. It's about to... There we go. So, alrighty, Cars, released in June 9th, 2006. When did you first see this movie, Secret Sauce?
I probably saw this movie when I was about 5 or 6 years old. I think 4 or 5, actually. 4 or 5 years old. I don't remember seeing it when I first saw it, but when I was old enough to remember it, this became one of my favorite films because I've just always loved cars.
Yeah, and I know you love, like, cars in general, too.
Oh, yeah.
And I also know that you love Corvettes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so my history with Cars, both the movie and the franchise, is a pretty interesting one. So 2 weeks prior to the June 9th, 2006 theatrical release of the film, I remember my mom and my grandmother taking us to what was then known at the time Lowe's Motor Speedway, which is now known today as Charlotte's Motor Speedway. When we got there, I noticed some posters promoting the upcoming movie, right? And then I eventually realized, to my excitement, it was actually the world premiere, which means that we were getting to see Cars 2 weeks early before the official theatrical release.
Really?
Yeah, like, world premieres that they would.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was so excited to see John Lasseter, the director, in real life. Although I did not actually greet him in person or anything after the film wise. But he was the director of this movie. I remember seeing him walking on stage and stuff. If I recall correctly, they also had a short race around the track as well.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think there were 1 or 2 laps around. It was so great that also, and the movie was so great that my mom and I went to see the movie again. Although this time we saw it normally at Regal on the theatrical release date.
Mm.
So what else do you know? By the way, the song that you're hearing, that is Sheryl Crow singing "Real Gone," which is a great opening song to the movie and the soundtrack. Have you heard of Sheryl Crow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I remember my mom liking her music and stuff. She had one of her albums that included the song "Soak Up the Sun."
Mm-hmm.
That I thought was pretty interesting. And so Lightning McQueen, he is voiced by Owen Wilson. He is best known as Jedediah in The Night of the Museum. Jedediah, he is the character who he's the cowboy character in that movie.
Yes.
And the comedy movie starring I think, was it Adam Sandler the main?
In Night of the Museum?
Yeah. Who was
Was
it?
he? I don't think so.
Oh, or it was someone. Oh, by the way, it's someone dressed up as Elvis. That's funny. But anyway, I don't know I forgot the actor's name in that movie, but I know Dick Van Dyke was in that movie as well. But anyway, so the King who you saw just there, that was he's voiced by a real NASCAR driver named Richard Petty.
Hmm.
Yeah, so basically he's technically playing by himself, and those two reporters, they're actually voiced by real life reporters.
Ah, that's funny.
Yeah,
they got real people who actually knew what they were doing.
Yeah, real life NASCAR reporters, and so yeah, a lot of, it has a great cast too. And I would like to mention the Dynaco logo that you see there on the King. That also it's also a gas station in the first Toy Story movie.
Okay. I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, back in 1995. That's Chick Hicks. He is voiced by Michael Keaton. He is best known for playing as Batman, and he also played, I believe his name Falcon in the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the first Tom Holland movie. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah. So also, let me see here. Oh, I wrote so many notes down. I hope I wrote some notes down just for this commentary, but I might miss some information. But right now we're seeing Lightning trying to beat these guys. He's trying to get to the Piston Cup. So what do you think of Lightning McQueen?
I think he's a really cool looking. I think he's a cool design looking car for starters. I think he stands out amongst all the other ones in particular.
Yeah.
I think we got a real spoiled sport on the track right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So the number 86 on Chick Hicks, I believe that's a reference to the founding year of the Pixar company.
Okay.
And also 86, that's the year when the short film Luxo Jr. was released.
Really?
Yes. So Luxo Jr., it's a short film that was actually although it was released in 86, it was also attached to the Toy Story 2 theatrical release. You know, like back in the day, they would play short films before the feature film.
Mm-hmm.
And so Luxo Jr., he's the guy who also was bouncing on the letter I in the Pixar logo.
Mm.
That guy's hilarious. That big RV guy. Don't take me out, coach. I can still race. No, you're broken, dude. So here we go again. Another race. Another lap, maybe? They're gonna have a restart, it looks like. Yeah, I've seen this before, but, you know, just to fill in the silence. How many laps do NASCAR races normally have?
I think it's 300.
300? Yeah.
You gotta remember they do the laps so dang quickly. I mean,
Oh, there's that was the Apple, you know, the company Apple that makes computers and stuff.
mm-hmm.
We just saw the 84 car that has the Apple logo on there.
Mm.
The white car.
Okay, it's not 300 laps. It's more than that. I don't really even know then.
Yeah. But anyway, Apple, like Apple Inc. It has has ties to Pixar pretty much.
Okay.
Like I mean they pretty much use Macintosh computers to maybe back in the day they did with these Pixar films. And speaking of especially in Wall-E, where you can hear like the Macintosh voices and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which they're kind of funny they're funny and entertaining to listen to, especially when you play around with the actual thing on the computer. So Richard Petty's car, it's the race car, the blue one.
Yeah, what is it?
It's a 1970 Plymouth Superbird.
Mm.
And he's still alive to this day, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, as of March 20th. Or, excuse me, April 20th. Yeah, got my dates wrong. He has bare rims. Oh, so those two twin cars.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember like last year you told me that you'll see it when we get there, but basically they were showing off their headlights. Like
Yep. They're flashing them.
flashing.
Yeah. When they use their headlights, they're technically flashing them. It's a little adult joke.
Yeah. Yeah, well you'll see that in just a moment. Now, for those of you who are not not familiar with NASCAR racing, the race cars themselves, they don't have headlights. They have stickers on. They have stickers, but I don't think they have headlights on them. Because the track is always lit, as Lightning will say in just like later on. And his crew is really mad at him because, yeah, in the beginning, McQueen is like selfish and arrogant.
Mm-hmm. Well, he does end up being humbled later on in the show. I mean, the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, both Michael Keaton and Owen Wilson in this scene, like in general, they did great. I always wonder if their eyelids are like, just shields, like windshield protectors or something.
Mm-hmm.
My friend Jared, he has the has this shade thing for the windshield,
Mm-hmm.
and has a Cars themed like eyes. A Cars themed shade thing
Yeah.
where basically the iris the eyes are like looking at you and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the Flash thing that.
Yeah. So Lightning won then, right?
Well, it's a 3-way tie.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I want to point out that you notice that their tires, it says Lightyear. That's a reference to Buzz Lightyear. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a reference to Buzz Lightyear, and also, I think it's also a parody of Goodyear tire. Oh, he's daydreaming about wanting to be with Donico. Lightning storm.
Bruh.
Hollywood. He was just daydreaming.
Yeah, you're good. Just be careful on how you chew next to the mic. It might pick it up.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, folks. We're just having a snack. If you hear something. But anyway, yes, they had a 3-way tie, and Lightning's not happy about it. Oh yeah, the Lightyear blimp. That is Mac, voiced by Pixar's Lucky Charm, John Ratzenberger. Best known for playing Ham in the Toy Story films, P.T. Flea in A Bug's Life, Yeti in Monsters Inc. He also played the School of Fish in Finding Nemo. It's a group of fish who are helping Marlin and Dory find the East Australian current, or at least that one. And so I think John Ratzenberger did a great job. I don't know if he's still working at Pixar these days now, but he was great. He was also known Cliff the Mailman from Cheers, which I mean I haven't seen it, but I heard it's a good show. Yeah, what we saw earlier, that was like that was a Rusty's ad, and in the commercial, Lightning was like all happy and stuff, but now he's not happy about it, and that's pretty contradicting. Do you think?
Mm-hmm.
He knows my name. Oh, well, yeah, he knows your name because you have the license plate on there. So, what got you into the interest of cars in general, like the vehicles and stuff?
Just the unique. Excuse me, folks.
Sorry, folks.
Just the uniqueness of how the cars look. So many different types of vehicles out there, all with their own unique look, style, personality, configurations, build, design, way it handles.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like their unique designs as well. I like the vintage cars as well as new ones, but I mean I like Hondas, and I also like the Aston Martin models, the ones that James Bond drives, and especially the one in No Time to Die, which looks pretty cool. Oh, and also this song that you're hearing now, it's called "Life Is a Highway" by Rascal Flatts. And by the way, I was fascinated with the soundtrack when it came out as well. I would sometimes repeat the first track, "Real Gone," sometimes. And I also like this song too. And it's actually a cover version. This song is actually covered, by the way.
Oh.
Because the original version, it was performed by Tom Cochrane.
Okay.
Back in 1991. So yeah, this is the cover version. One of the cover versions. I gotta love these montages here of traveling all the way to California. And there's Mac right there.
Mm-hmm.
So there's another Easter egg coming up. If you look at the power lines and coming up in just a second. Oh, this is a funny... He's making funny faces. Did you see that? The little flock of birds?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, those are the birds from the short film For the Birds. That's the Pixar short film.
Oh.
It was attached to. It was in front of Monsters Inc. Back in 2001. It's that short film where the birds land on the power line, and they're like fighting over for something, and then they hear this large blue bird, and then the big bird joins them, and the power line it's like he's too heavy for it, and then as he falls to the ground, it causes the power line to like go bling like that, and sends them up to the air, and then make them fall back down, and they were naked. That's just weird. Well, not weird. It's funny. And Harv, the character Harv that you're hearing here, he's You can hear his voice, but he does not actually appear in like physically. Oh, that guy's having a little trouble with his signal. Yeah, he's turning right, but his light is going left. That's the Incredibles logo right there. Do you see that?
I did see that.
Oh, he fell asleep. Later on.
Well, he didn't bother to give Mac a rest, so I mean.
Yeah, that's just so wrong. Uh-oh, here comes the... It's these guys. Those high-tech cars, looks like. Snot Rod, that's the guy's name. One of the cars' name is DJ. The guy who's playing the music. I wonder if they're supposed to be gangsters or something.
I think they're just supposed to be like a cool crew.
Yeah. Uh-oh. It seems that they know about this, about lightning. Oh, it's Songbird by Kenny G. A great instrumentalist, jazz instrumentalist. I have his Duotones album from 1986 on vinyl. It has this particular song. That's the song. Or instrumental, I should say, because it has no lyrics. I mean, have you heard of Kenny G?
Yeah, of course.
Well, that helped Mac wake up, but he lost lightning. Uh-oh, too many semis. So there's another particular voice actor coming up here where lightning catches up to that guy. This, who, the semi truck in the Peterbilt. He is voiced. If I read correctly, he was voiced by Joe Ranft, who was, I believe, one of the storyboard people at Pixar. This was actually his last film before he died in a car accident in 2005. He also voices another character, not actually, necessarily talk, but like other than crying and stuff. But yeah, this was his last film. Route 66. That's actually a real place. That is So Radiator Springs. Yeah, we're about to enter Radiator Springs, but Route 66. It's a real area located in Arizona. I mean, Radiator Springs is located in Arizona, but it's inspired by the real life towns like Seligman and Peach Springs, and like I said, yes, Route 66 is a real thing. There's even a song of the same name as well, which is also featured in the soundtrack. And we'll talk about that song later on in the movie. Gotta. Oh yeah, those little insects
Fly
I see.
cars.
Those are like Volkswagen. They're Volkswagen Beetles. And Stanley, he's
It's like Mater's relative.
well, actually, he's not related to Mater. He's Stanley is a Model T Ford, and that's his wife right there. The Lizzie.
Whose wife?
Lizzie, the older car.
Is the wife of who?
The wife of Stanley.
Oh, cool.
So these two characters right here, that the one on the on the left, that's Fillmore. He is voiced by George Carlin. He was a comedian. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2008. But he's the guy who took over Ringo Starr's place. Ringo Starr, the Beatles drummer. He took over Ringo's place for both Shining Time Station and Thomas the Tank Engine. Shining Time Station, the American spinoff of Thomas, by the way. And so I think he did a great job in like re-narrating the episodes. Although I'm still more of a Ringo Starr person, but he also did a great job here as well. Ramon, the purple. Well, he changes his car paint, but he's voiced by Cheech Marin. Cheech Marin, the guy who voiced Bonsai in The Lion King. The hyena.
Oh, really?
One of the hyenas. It's like lightning saw a ghost, it's a statue, but it's so funny. That's a pretty cool trick right there.
That was pretty cool.
So Sheriff is voiced by Michael Wallace. I don't know anything about his other roles besides him, but right now they're about to find out that Lightning McQueen's not there. He's missing. I forget to wipe my mud flaps. That's funny. Japan. Oh, Jay Leno.
Oh my god.
that is actually Jay Leno voicing him. Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Although that's not actually him voicing the car.
Ah.
I think it was just a sound alike. I could be wrong though. So here we go. Mater. He is voiced by Larry the Cable Guy. He's a comedian, I believe. I've seen him like in other like TV shows, maybe like snippets of it. But when I first heard the name Larry the Cable Guy, I thought he's like a guy who fixes cable TV, cable televisions or something.
Mm. Mater's an older vehicle.
Yeah. So, Mater, I'm trying to see what he's based on. Yeah, he's a tow truck, but I'm trying to figure out if he's based on a real life. Oh, hey, what is Mater's basis? Oh yeah, he's a 1951 International Harvester tow truck found in Galena, Kansas. I'm reading from Google. His design also incorporates elements from 1955 to 1957 Chevrolet Task Force trucks. He was inspired by a real-life individual named Douglas Mater Keever. Oh, that's nice. That's cool. Now we're about to meet another older car. Although this particular car is from the 50s. His name's Doc Hudson, and he's based on the real life Hudson Hornet. And the Hudson Hornet back then, it was also a sports car back then. Did you know about that?
Yes. Yes.
And that's Paul Newman voicing Doc. Unfortunately this was his last film before he passed away in 2008. Although they did save some unused recordings from the first film, and also from video games as well, for the third movie. And that's Sally, the Porsche. Carrera, I think that's her last name. She is what is so Sally Carrera is primarily based on a 2002 Porsche 911 Carrera, or the 996 generation. Her personality is inspired by Don Welch, owner of the historic Rock Cafe on Route 66 in Oklahoma, who advocated for restoration of her town after it was bypassed by the interstate. So yeah, she's a 2002 Porsche 911 Carrera. So Sally is voiced by Bonnie Hunt. She's best known for playing Rosie the Black Widow spider from A Bug's Life, the one of the circus bugs. Have you seen?
Yes, I've seen both.
And she also voiced another character in. She voiced Flint, I believe that's her name, in Monsters Inc. She is seen at the beginning of the film where in the simulation room,
Mm-hmm.
where she says, "All right, Mr. Bell, what you made a mistake," and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me, sorry, folks. I have gas, lots of gas. That's so funny. Flo is voiced by Jennifer Lewis, the show car, and she's the Flo is the wife of Ramon, who is sitting back there. That's Ramon right there. The Model T or Model A, that's Lizzie. I think Lizzie's voice actors also passed away like in recent years after this movie came out. Oh, Bessie, the asphalt machine. So I'm gonna read some. Okay. So I'm gonna read some trivia facts here, just to fill in. So, an animated film about cars was first discussed between director John Lasseter and character designer Bob Hawley as early as 1993, when carpooling during the production of Toy Story. Production designer Bill Cohn recalled during that time, John would say, "Cars, Bob. One of these days we're going to make a movie with cars." While finishing A Bug's Life, story artist Jorgen, I can't pronounce that, Jorgen Klubine pitched the idea of a car-based film to Lasseter as a natural follow-up to their work with toys and insects. After all those conversations with Bob, I thought that was a great idea, Lasseter stated. He and Klubine both have been fans of Disney's animated short film Susie the Little Blue Cube, released in 1952, and sent Klubine to develop the film. Klubine began writing a new script called The Yellow Car that was about an electric car living in a gas-guzzling world inspired by The Ugly Duckling, an idea triggered by the poor reception his fellow countrymen gave the Mini L car. Wow, and that's interesting. Some of the original drawings and characters were developed in 1998, and the producers agreed Cars would be the next Pixar film after A Bug's Life, and released in early 1999, particularly around June 4th. Production resumed with major script changes, such as giving Mater, Doc, and a few other characters bigger parts. Lasseter said inspiration for the film's story came after. Hold on, let me try that again. Lasseter said inspiration for the film's story came after he took a cross-country road trip with his wife and 5 sons in the year 2000. When he returned to the studio after vacation, he contacted Michael Wallace, a Route 66 historian who is also the voice of the sheriff in this movie. Wallace led 11 Pixar animators in rented white Cadillacs on 2 different road trips across the route to research the film. In 2001, the film's working title was Route 66, but the title was changed to Cars to avoid confusion with the 1960s Route 66 television series. In addition, Lightning McQueen's racing number was originally to be 57, a reference to 1957, Lasseter's birth year, but was changed to 95, a reference to 1995, the year Pixar's first feature film Toy Story was released. In 2006, Lasseter spoke about the inspiration for the film, saying, and quote, "I have always loved cars. In one vein, I have Disney blood. In the other, there's motor oil. The notion of combining these 2 great passions in my life, cars and animation, was irresistible. When Joe Rampton and I first started talking about this film in 1998, we knew we wanted to do something with cars as characters." Around the same time, we watched a documentary called Divided Highways, which dealt with the interstate highway and how it affected the small towns along the way. We were so moved by it and began thinking about what it must have been like in these small towns that got bypassed. That's when we started really researching Route 66, but we still hadn't quite figured out what the story for the film was going to be. I used to travel that highway with my family as a child when we visited our family in St. Louis. Now, for the animation standpoint, for the cars themselves, Lasseter visited the design studios of the big 3 Detroit automakers, particularly J. Mays of Ford Motor Company. Lasseter learned how cars were designed. In 2006, Lasseter spoke about the process of making an animation believable, saying, It took many months of trial and error and practicing test animation to figure out how each car moves and how their world works. Our supervising animators Doug Sweetland and Scott Clark and the directing animators Bobby Podesta and James Ford Murphy did an amazing job working with the animation team to determine the unique movements for each character based on its age and the type of car it was. Sorry, folks. Excuse me. Some cars are like sports cars, and they're much tighter in their suspension. Others are older 50s cars that were a lot looser and have more bounce to them. We wanted to get that authenticity in there, but also to make sure each car had a unique personality. We also wanted each animator to be able to put We also wanted each animator to be able to put some of themselves in the character and give it their own spin. Every day in dailies, it was so much fun because we would see things that we had never seen in our lives. The world of cars came alive in a believable and unexpected way. Unlike most anthropomorphic, I can't pronounce that word very well. Unlike most anthropomorphic cars, sorry about that. The eyes of the cars in this film were placed in the windshield, which resembles the Tonka talking trucks. The characters from Tex Avery's One Cat's Family short and Disney's own Susie the Little Blue Coupe, rather than within the headlights. According to production designer Bob Polly, from the very beginning of this project, John Lasseter had it in his mind to have the eyes be in the windshield. For one thing, it separates our characters from the more common approach where you have little cartoon eyes in the headlights. For another, he thought that having the eyes down near the mouth at the front of the car feels more like a snake. That sounds hilarious, by the way. With the eyes set in the windshield, the point of view is more human-like. It made it feel like the whole car could be involved in the animation of the character. This decision was I can't pronounce it. This decision was criticized by automotive blog Jalopnik. Yeah, like I said, Red is a character who does not speak. He is voiced by Joe Rampt, but the only the only vocals that you're hearing are his crying vocals. So we're about to see the race between Doc and Lightning McQueen. Hello, Secret Sauce.
I'm back. If I'm not mistaken, he did a very bad job at cleaning up the road the first time, so they're making him redo it.
Yeah.
And now he's racing Doc Hudson.
Right.
Does Lightning know who he is yet?
Oh, like does Lightning know that that's Doc?
Not that he's a famous race car yet.
No, he not yet. I mean, he has not discovered his garage yet. The Ferrari logo. I used to have like Hot Wheels cars, Hot Wheels Ferrari models, those little toys.
Yeah, I got a few Hot Wheels. I got a Shelby GT 500. I got not GT 500, Shelby GT Cobra.
Yeah.
It's a Hot Wheel. It's a pretty cool one.
Yeah. You have any Hot Wheel Ferraris as well?
No, not Hot Wheel Ferraris. I've got Ferrari Lego set. That's pretty cool. Excuse me, folks. Oh wow, lightning's off to a fast start.
Mm-hmm. But Doc did not go because I think he was just trying to. I think he's trying to teach Lightning a lesson about making the sharp turn. Like when Lightning was having problems, like making that the right to go left thing.
Yep.
Oh, that's so bad.
Ooh!
That's gotta hurt. Okay, take it easy, buddy.
Oh yeah. He said sting like a beamer. Ah. Cars.
When I was growing up, I was so fascinated with this movie that I always wanted to have actual like toy models of the
cars.
The cars. I did actually have three of these characters. Like I had Lightning McQueen, I had
Mater,
and I also had Doc Hudson. I did not get the others. I did not get Sally.
I would have liked Sally, the Porsche.
Yeah, and I think at one point I did actually have like a smaller like models of Hot Wheel sized cars models.
You still have any of those, Sebastian?
I don't know actually. It's been a long time.
Dang, he fucked up the road, man. He definitely did a really bad job.
He just wanted to get out of here.
Yeah, you have a lot. He's got a lot to do.
Yeah. He's so mad at the asphalt machine. He's talking to an inanimate object. At least he finished half of it, right? I like how shiny that new road looks.
He still has a good little bit to do, but it looks good.
I like the reflection.
The lowrider.
Yeah. Low and slow.
That's cool. Paid by angels.
Yeah.
He said not even the roads on the moon this small.
Yeah, Luigi and Guido, they're both Italian. I think Ferrari, is it Spanish or German? Or Italian, maybe. Excuse me, folks.
She's right.
So he's trying to make that. He's still trying to make that turn. He's still trying to make that turn there.
I've been feeling the court low.
Excuse me, folks. Sorry. So I'm going to read some more facts here. So Doug Sweetland, who also served as supervising animator, spoke of the challenges, saying, "It took a different kind of animator to really be able to interpret Cars models than it did to interpret something like the Incredibles models. With the Incredibles, the animator could get reference for the characters by shooting themselves and watching the footage, but with Cars, it departs completely from any reference. Yes, they're cars, but no car can do what our characters do. It's pure fantasy."
Lightning is such a jerk.
Yeah, he is. It took a lot of trial and error to get them to look right. Yeah, so basically what it's saying here that in the Cars franchise there are no humans. Like whereas A Bug's Life it does not have any humans either, and where it has just insects. Oh, here comes the funny part. He gets hurt by a giant
At this point, Lightning's car would be messed up pretty good.
yeah.
Well, there is cactus on it.
Yeah.
His tire would have lots of holes in it right now.
Yeah, he needs to
He would have to have that patched up.
he needs some new tires.
I mean, I figure at least the pricks of a cactus going into your tires probably isn't good for it. It does look good. I like it.
The new color on the door, or
Yeah, and how Mater's sign leans the other way.
Oh, his So anyway, as I was saying, Larry the Cable Guy's phrase, like in general, like he there's a phrase that goes "Get her done." Have you heard about that one?
Which one?
His catchphrase is "Get her done."
Yeah, get her done. Yeah, I know Mater's catchphrase. Mater was one of used to be one of my favorite characters growing up. He was funny. A Mater.
Yeah. I think I don't know if I already mentioned about this, but Larry the Cable Guy, I remember there was like he was on this show where he there was like a group of fans, I guess they were dressed in different costumes and they were playing volleyball in costume. That I mean, I thought that was pretty interesting. He's trying to get the cactus off. I think Sally's like blushing, because she's saying something. She's saying she's mentioning about do you want to?
It looks cute. I think it looks cool.
Yeah,
it looks cute.
I like the design of those of the hotel, the hotel rooms, or motel, I should say. I think growing up, I was when I was growing up, I always thought about. Oh, by the way, that's the tattoo behind her. She's so embarrassed.
What was it a tattoo of?
There was a pinstripe tattoo behind Sally.
Well,
You missed it, I think.
What was the tattoo though?
Pinstripe.
What's a pinstripe?
Oh, I'm just repeating what the character was saying. A pinstripe tattoo. This is what a pinstripe tattoo looks like, in humans anyway. It's designs that use fine lines to create or surround an image.
Ah, nice.
But anyway, as I was saying, when I was growing up, I thought I wasn't so sure if hotel and motel are the same thing, but apparently it is. But I was like, I don't get it, you know. But they both have a purpose. You basically, it's like a rest stop, or you can just stop and like sleep if you're too tired and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're about to do some tractor tipping. It's very funny. In the real world, in the human world, it's called cow tipping.
Also very illegal.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, you can't go into people's property and tip their cows upside down.
Oh yeah. It's so funny to watch though. Yeah, if you do that to an actual cow, like you said, it's illegal. Do they? Um, does it cause any health problems to them?
It's not good for the cow.
Yeah.
I'm sure the cow doesn't appreciate being tossed on its side.
Yeah.
And if it does have health problems, I'm sure it doesn't help it.
It woke all the tractors up. Apparently, it's not good for their gas tanks, as you can hear them all backfire. Uh oh, here comes Frank, who is a actually, well, in the real world he should be like a bull. Think he's a harvester?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, goodness. Why is lightning so bumpy?
Yeah, he's on. Well, the ground is all bumpy, so it's not good. It's probably not good for a race car to be on a rural field. Excuse me. I'm gonna use the restroom actually, but if you like to just to keep it going, just read some stuff. Just read them out.
Yeah, I got you, boss. Supervising technical director on the film, Evan Otsby, explained the biggest challenge for the technical team was creating the metallic and painted surfaces on the car characters. And the reflections those surfaces generate, saying, given the stars of our film are made of metal, John had a real desire to make realistic reflections that stood out and made a more beautiful lighting for the um, audience to actually be able to differentiate between previous films to this one. They wanted to really make it stand out. In the past they said they mostly used environment maps and other mate-based technology, matte-based tech, and I think that's how you said it, matte, matte, uh, whatever, base technology to cheat reflections. But for cars, we added a ray tracing compatibility to our existing renderman program to raise the bar for Pixar. Whoa. Noise. Rendering lead Jessica McMakin spoke about the use of ray tracing on the film, saying, in addition to creating accurate reflections, we use ray tracing to achieve other effects. We were able to use this approach to create accurate shadows, like when there are multiple light sources and you want to get a feathering of shadows at the edge. Character supervisor Tim Milleron explained the film uses a ground locking system that kept the cars firmly planted on the road, saying, the ground locking system is one of the things that this film is most proud of. There you go, buddy.
So, did he... I think... Oh, did we get to the point where he, drives backwards? Mater driving backwards? I think we're about to see it right now. I like the little friendship moment they have. Yeah, we just passed by the scene where Mater drives in reverse. It's really funny. The way he
Is he trying to mimic it?
oh yeah, looks like it. I think he does that in the actual race as well. They're about to fall in love pretty soon. Or it doesn't happen right away, but aw.
He's fumbling the bag.
Oh, what's that?
I said he's fumbling the bag.
Yeah. I also love how realistic, like when the way Sally goes in reverse, you can see like the lights change like from forward to backwards. That's what happens in like right there.
Yes.
That's how an actual car works too. Respect the classics, man. It's Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix.
the military dude with the hippie dude.
Yeah. I mean, technically, well, Jimi Hendrix was playing the Star Spangled Banner, but I guess Sarge did not like the way it sounded, even though it's patriotic. Oh yeah, that is that is so hilarious. That's Lightning's nightmare. Oh, now we're about to see the the little the scene where Lightning finds out about Doc's past.
Yes, yes, yes.
$1951. That's his first trophy. $1952. $1953. I think those are real decals on the number 51 Fabulous Hudson Hornet label. Yeah, we'll find out later why Doc doesn't want anyone to go in there.
You know, we'll find out later. Naturally, as the story progresses.
And now Ramon's yellow. Yeah, they don't believe him. They don't believe Lightning that Doc was also a race car in his past life. Oh, we're about to get into another scene where Lightning and Sally go out for a ride. It's actually a great scene, but which we're going to see in just a moment. I love that horizon shot. He wanted to run, but he can't, so he's following Sally. I love this little banter coming up. And by the way, I like the little this instrumental score being played here. The score was composed by Randy Newman. He is best known. He actually worked on. He did the score for other films with Pixar previously as well.
Okay.
He did the score for
what?
For Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Toy Story 2.
I love A Bug's Life.
Yeah, Monsters Inc. He also he did not necessarily do all the movies. There were other composers.
Did you say A Bug's Life 2?
No, I said Toy Story 2.
I was gonna say I didn't know there was
or
a
maybe
Bug's Life 2.
Or maybe I misspoke something. But
you maybe didn't. No, you probably didn't. I probably just misheard you. You were
yeah.
You were rapid shouting them off. You're like bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, yeah. That's a beautiful waterfall.
Why does he still have that piece of mud on his thing?
That's asphalt, I think, or maybe it is mud. I don't know. Yeah, it's been like that even before he got into the mud. But as I was saying, Randy Newman did a great job with the film score. He's also best known for writing songs for Toy Story, like "You Got a Friend in Me," and for Monsters Inc. he wrote um, "If I," what's it called again? Let me look. Randy Newman. What's his name? If I Didn't Have You, that's what it's called in Monsters Inc. That's the song that he wrote. I like Sally's backstory, uh, like how she ended up in Radiator Springs. Once again, those little Volkswagen. Oh, there's a dead one right there, or unless it's sleeping. Do you see that?
Yeah, see, it ain't moving.
Yeah. I like how the car horns sound on those insects going beep beep. That's kind of funny. Corvettes. What she's referencing, she's falling in love with the with this place here. You can see that's Radiator Springs down there. And that's the highway. Apparently, this highway, the town got bypassed because of the that highway, the interstate. That's what it's called. It's just like in real life. Like the roads and like transportation has been changed over the years.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a montage of what the '60s looked like back then, with in cars perspective. And here's Mater in his young days.
Right there.
The blue one right there.
Oh,
That's Mater. The song that you're hearing now, that's James Taylor singing "Our Town." The only thing I know about James Taylor is that I believe he was like back in the '70s. I believe he was married to another singer named Carly Simon, and I only have like two like different like albums from Carly Simon. And Carly Simon also is also known for she was also on the Piglet's Big Movie soundtrack back in 2003.
Oh.
And as you can see there, you can see like the montage of the interstate being built. Just to show that the town has been bypassed. Interstate 40. Just sad to watch the businesses fading away like that. Oh, oh yeah, we're about to see those tractors again. I think that's what Mater was referring to. If you look at carefully at the tractors, you can see they have like cow markings on them, like in real life. Did you see them?
Yeah.
Oh, here's another great scene. This is where Doc Hudson uh, uh, makes his little stunt. He's wearing the race car, his racing tires. I think it's one of my favorite scenes in the movie. Have you ever seen a real life Hudson Horner before?
No.
I've seen like pictures of the real car itself. I don't think I've seen a a real one in person. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, folks. But anyway, so some of these shots here, they're from some of them came from the original early trailers. The teaser trailers, the previews and stuff. When they showed those clips here, like this one for example, some of the characters' eyes were like grayed out, just to give you the illusion about the movie until the actual thing, the actual characters talk. Here's the scene where Doc is about to tell Lightning McQueen how rough it was back in 1954. Yeah, Lightning thought that. Yeah, Lightning thought that Doc had quit, but the reason why he didn't do any more racing was because of that crash, that wreck. They quit on him.
Keep that in the bowl if you're gonna eat it. I don't want that getting everywhere. Like, eat it in the bowl. Like open the bag in the wrapper in the bowl.
Okay. I'll eat that after this one.
More fun.
But anyway, so we're about to, yeah, at this point, Lightning McQueen finally finishes fixing the road.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, folks, sorry. But, so anyway, he finished the road. However, Lightning McQueen does not leave yet. He wanted to stay longer because he's getting used to this town, and he has learned quite a bit from it. He understands that it's not about just winning, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, are you crying? No, I'm happy. That's the second time Red has done that. He cries and then he hits a stack of tires. That's so funny. It took him a little bit to realize that
Longer than a little minute. It took him a hot minute.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so racing, so those race tires, apparently they don't work well on regular roads.
Mm-hmm.
As we saw like earlier, I mean that's the reason why they use like semi trucks to use as transport the race cars.
Means you know what you want.
Oh yeah. Ooh, those are cool. The middle one looks like a donut. Sorry, it's just something that I've noticed. I mean, I've seen this movie before, but it's kind of cool. Oh yeah, so this is the song Route 66, which is based on the actual thing. It was popularized by Nat King Cole, but yeah, the Nat King Cole trio. But the version that we're hearing, that's Chuck Berry, and
He said better than a Ferrari, and he went, no.
that's funny. But as I was saying, this version of this version of the song of Route 66 was covered by Chuck Berry. And at the time, in 2006, he was still alive back then. He was actually at the world premiere as well. I think he passed, although he did pass away back in, let me see. He passed away in 2017. But it was covered like other artists, like the Rolling Stones, as well as I believe Depeche Mode also covered it. Yeah, they covered Route 66, the song. I mean, are you familiar with that song, Route 66?
A little bit.
I love his retro look design with the red sparkle car paint. He's like, "Hey, dark out." I love this neon. What'd you think of this neon lighting?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the neon is really cool, especially at night. I think in the 80s
That looks pretty cool.
yeah, I think back in the 80s they also had like neon lights as well. I'll have that Pop-Tart later.
Yeah, you can. Sheriff's all happy and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all dancing to the music. Yeah, the light reflecting on the characters they kind of look like die-cast model toys. If you know what I'm saying. It's pretty cool. Oh, Lizzie, she's so hilarious. That's better. He's back with Sally. Now, Lizzie's husband Stanley, like I said, he's the founder of Radiator Springs.
Okay.
He actually does appear in a Cars short, in later years. Like, you know, the Cars franchise made
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
like on the Disney Channel and stuff. Oh, that's not customers. Those are reporters. They found lightning. It's like they don't care about the town. They just care about lightning. Those paparazzi, crazy paparazzi. I mean, well, I don't think they're that crazy, but yeah,
I was in charge of chasing him down if he tried to escape.
yeah. Yes, Harv is pretty rude pretty rude to Lightning. It's like he doesn't even care about Radiator Springs. He hasn't heard about Radiator Springs, and he calls it radiation stinks or something, which is see right there. Oh, by the way, I also love those fictional decals, like those little sponsors on the cars and on the trailers.
I see it. Yeah.
Excuse me, folks. Sorry. Oh, someone's here?
Yeah, just squirrels on the roof. It's really annoying sometimes.
So we found out that the Doc Hudson actually called. He actually called the reporters. And Sally is not really happy about it. Such an emotional scene here, especially when everyone goes back to their homes and all the lights turn off. Everything goes dark except for the street lights and the traffic lights. And now we're in California. We're about to start the big race. So the names of the reporters, which will Bob and Daryl, they're actually their first names are real. They're playing by themselves.
Okay.
The only difference is that their last names are different. They're like car related names. And there's another Easter egg. That's the pizza plant truck on the left, right there. The pizza plant truck that was from Toy Story.
Toy Story, yeah.
It was seen in other Pixar films as well, like A Bug's Life, Monsters Incorporated. It was shown briefly in Finding Nemo, Up, and many other Pixar films. I believe that police car on the left he's voiced by Andrew Stanton. He's the guy. He's one of the Pixar employees, like at least back in the day. He was a director of Finding Nemo and Wall-E. So we got a kind of a repeat from the first film, where he talks to himself. He's thinking of speed and winning the Piston Cup. Oh yeah, his original pit crew, like the little forklifts are not there because they got mad at him earlier. That scene kind of made me laugh a little bit because with Lightning and Mac, because when I first saw this movie at the at the at the world premiere at Lowe's Motor Speedway, there was like this random like audio glitch going on. We all thought it was like some thunder going on or like shooting or whatever. That was unexpected. That was, I mean, it was not a shooting, by the way. It was just unexpected, like
I hear you.
audio glitch. It was so loud. Uh, Lightning still daydreaming about Sally. Got distracted. So anyway, do you remember the first teaser trailer for Cars where Mater and Lightning were talking and stuff, and they watched a movie of
I don't think I remember it, Sebastian.
it was featured in it was on the it was shown it. I'm pretty sure it was shown in front of the Incredibles, as well as on the Incredibles DVD.
Okay.
It was the teaser trailer, and it's when Mater accidentally hits a little bee, like the insect, an insect, and he's like, "Oh, I heard a baby bumblebee" and stuff, and then Lightning like runs into a swarm of bees, and he's like, "Ew," Lightning said, "Ew, gross" and stuff, and Mater was like laughing.
Yeah.
So on that trailer, apparently the race cars themselves, their design looked really different compared to their final designs here. Goodbye, I'm good. Somehow, these race cars have a built-in radio somewhere inside the models themselves, and I also love the fact that Chick Hicks' crew were like amazed to see the Hudson Hornet. That's just great. That's not a radio. That's a television, Lizzie.
Him crossing his
Yeah,
arms with his like little things. It's funny.
yeah, yeah. It is funny. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, he's going backwards. He learned that from Mater. And Randy Newman's score, like I said, Randy Newman did a great job, especially with this scene. I think it's called the Big Race. Yeah, it's called the Big Race. The the female car, the blue car they saw, well, other than the king, that's the king's wife. I think his wife actually, that's his real wife, voicing the car. I believe
That's nice.
I believe she drove that car too. Sorry, folks. We're just trying to scare the squirrels away.
Well, stinking squirrels, they get into our rain ducks.
Squirrel! From Up. The squirrel
They
reference.
get into like our rain ducts, and I don't think they're in the attic. My parents said they're not because they checked and they're not in there. They made sure they weren't in there. They checked and stuff, but so they put I don't know if they said they put traps or they just said they.
I love how
he popped off with this thing, but no.
Their mustaches fall off.
I don't know where the noise is technically coming from.
Yeah, this must be really hard to animate these crowd shots. Like all the cars in the background.
Mm.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's about to do the turn right to go left stunt, which Doc... He learned that from Doc. There we go. So, anyway, I'm gonna read something about the soundtrack, the score that is. The Cars soundtrack. What? The Cars soundtrack was released by Walt Disney Records on June 6, 2006. 9 tracks on the soundtrack are by popular artists, while the remaining 11 are score cues by Randy Newman. It has 2 versions of the classic Bobby Troup jazz standard Route 66, popularized by Nat King Cole, one by Chuck Berry, and a new version recorded specifically for the film's credits performed by John Mayer. Brad Paisley contributed 2 of the 9 tracks to the film, one being Find Yourself, used for the end credits. And now what you're seeing here, we just saw the Lightning's friend, the King, Richard Petty. He's suffering from a car crash.
Yes, we're watching. Yes. And now he's going to do what the main hero will do in this situation.
Yeah.
Go and...
I think this crash is based on the real life crash that Richard Petty faced, I believe. If I read correctly a long time ago. And this actually happened in real life too, where one of the good rookies helped another rookie get to the finish line. They know each other very well. I really love that. It shows that Lightning understands about friendship and care about each other. Care one another. That is.
Yes.
Yeah, Chick Hicks won, but they're still not happy with him because of his selfishness. Boo! I just love how Mia and Tia, the twin cars, they hate him now.
Yeah.
I mean, they were previously Lightning's fans, and they're going back to Lightning. So out of the have you seen the Cars sequels, like Cars 2 and 3?
Yeah, I think I've seen them like once.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Out of the three, which one's your favorite? I'm pretty sure it's the first one.
Obviously, the first.
Yeah, I like all three. I mean, I like the first one the most. Uh, the second one, I don't mean to spoil it here, but I thought it's pretty interesting. It's pretty cool how the characters travel internationally and
Yeah.
stuff, especially with the British car who is the British character in that movie. He's pretty much like the James Bond kind of character, and in Cars 3, which is about Lightning's basically his retirement and stuff. It's basically like how he moved on from racing and stuff. It's like a I don't know what you call him. Just a moving on kind of thing.
Now Mater's finally getting a fly.
Yeah, Mater loves helicopters, like he mentioned earlier. And we're about to see another famous race car driver, a Ferrari. He's voiced by a real Ferrari driver. Oh, let me look at it. Yeah, but he was voiced by an Italian or German race car driver. Michael Schumacher. That was Michael Schumacher. He was the red Ferrari F430, F430. Oh, Michael Schumacher's German. Never mind. Yeah, he's German. McQueen and Sally parked me the tree. KISSINT? What? That doesn't sound right. He spelled it with the letter T instead of the letter G. So what do you think of this film?
That's a great film. It's great, super fun, exciting. Like I said, they don't really make Pixar, DreamWorks, or Disney films like this anymore. Not like when's the last time you've seen a movie like Cars come out and just take the world by storm? No.
Yeah. So I mean, back in 2025, there was like a decent DreamWorks film, like How to Train Your Dragon live action. I thought it was
really?
pretty. It was pretty good. I mean, I've seen like the animated version once, like last year, like months after seeing the live action. But
Oh, it's the little two girl cars. They work at that shop now, right there.
oh yeah, Mia and Tia, yeah. Yeah, I love how they use the same camera angles, but it's in the present day. There's Fred again. Oh, here we go with those cars that we saw earlier. Those guys, the one with the music and Snot Rod. Oh, there's another NASCAR driver. He's the number 8 car. I'm trying to remember his name. I can't remember all the race car driver names, but yeah, Lightning McQueen and Doc Hudson are just having a great time racing each other.
At least they make their end credits like captivating and interesting.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh, they're pulling the asphalt machine now.
Yeah, for real. Oh, there's the Ferrari. That is such a pretty car.
Yes, that's Michael Schumacher. SUV boot camp. Oh, those Hummers.
SUV.
Oh, well, one of them is a Hummer, but... Yeah, I don't think a modern car would like that. Man, I got dirt in my rims.
Who's made her fishing out? Oh, he's fishing
That's
out
his old.
garbage.
That's his old hood. Oh, there it goes. Oh, here we go. I love this scene here. Toy car story. You are a toy car. They brought back some of the previous Pixar actors. They brought back Tim Allen and Tom Hanks, and that's John Ratzenberger playing Ham, the piggy truck.
Jeez, Lewis. I actually don't ever remember seeing this little bit.
Yeah.
He's one great actor.
Monster Trucks Incorporated. They brought back
wow.
John Ratzenberger and Billy Crystal to reprise the role of Sully and Mike, and as well as John Ratzenberger for the Yeti. Look how big his mouth is. A bottomless snowplow. It's like breaking the fourth wall.
Oh my word! Not this.
A car's Bug's Life. Wait, they're just using the same actor over and over. Yeah, he's breaking his own fourth wall there, because Mac is voiced by John Ratzenberger.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's the little dedication credit. Joe Rampt, who played not only the storyboard artist, but he also voiced Heimlich from A Bug's Life, Lenny from Toy Story, as well as Wheezy the Squeeze Toy Penguin.
He didn't live very long.
Yeah. He died in a car crash, if I read correctly.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say 45 natural causes is kind of young, but yeah, car crash, that'll do it.
Yeah. And now we're seeing like replays of different scenes from the film, which is really touching.
It's cool.
And this song is called "Find Yourself" by Brad Paisley, who is a country singer.
Oh.
Like, I never listened to country a lot. I mean, back in the 90s, I liked that, but in the 80s, 80s and 70s music of country. See, that's the additional voices. So let me see here. In terms of the box office, if I can get to that. So let's see here. So in its opening weekend, Cars earned $60.1 million.
Wow.
In 3,985 theaters in the United States, ranking number one at the box office, beating The Breakup, X-Men: The Last Stand, and The Omen. 3 years later, it held the record for having the highest opening weekend for any car-oriented film until it was surpassed by Fast and Furious in 2009.
Yeah. Fast and Furious is really good.
Yeah. In the United States, the film held onto the number one spot for 2 weeks before being surpassed by Click and by Superman Returns the following weekend. The film earned $33.7 million during its second weekend, competing with the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, Nacho Libre, and The Lake House. By July 2006, it approached the $200 million mark, becoming the third film of the year to do so, following X-Men: The Last Stand and The Da Vinci Code. It grossed $462 million worldwide, including $244 million in the United States. Cars was the second highest grossing animated film of 2006, behind Ice Age: The Meltdown. In the UK, Cars managed to beat Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest to claim the number one spot, earning $3.4 million in its
crazy.
opening weekend.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Pirates
So
of the Caribbean.
so there's one more scene after this, by the way. Yeah, it's this last scene. It's these two characters from earlier when they were trying to get to the interstate. And this guy has a GPS, but they still get lost and stuff. The Volkswagen Beetle. It's so cute. Well, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed the
film.
commentary. We hope to see you in the next one.
I'm Secret Sauce.
And I'm DJ92. Hope you have a great weekend or whatever day of the week it is. And
Peace.
peace out, everyone.
Now let's go.